We can have asked her better whether it was perfect. But she likes the catnip. I don't know why Ceci is enjoying. Ceci and Inessa are like totally getting into the catnip, and I think Maya just walked right past it. Mama, that's yours. She's so giving. She's so selfless. She lets him have all the joy. I haven't heard anything from Seattle about an earthquake. Well, and believe it or not, my speech really wasn't supposed to be that much longer than John's, but I just kept getting emotional and having to say poop, and then, you know, it was like, it went much longer than I expected it to, so I felt bad. But I got completely thrown off by John making me a whimpering mess. With the earthquakes was trending on Facebook. Well, it was so funny because before I went up, Shelly had said to me, she doesn't like public speaking like that, which I don't know why, because she always does so well. But she's like, I know I'm gonna just end up talking about poop, and I said, well, I'll talk about poop so that you can talk about poop all you want without worrying. And it was perfect because I brought up poop like I wasn't going to anyways. And thank God when I started getting overwhelmed when she said poop, it was perfect. It was perfect. And everybody was all liquored up. You're so pretty. Where's the catnip, Mama? Where's your pickle? Oh, it's all the way over there now. Well, I had told Shelly that I wanted her to talk about her feral program that she's doing, and I said, and just add some of her own stuff. And she had been that morning, I think she had expected to get there earlier, but that morning she was in the forest waiting to catch these kittens, and it took longer than expected. And then they caught them, and they ended up having ringworm, and they had infections and stuff. So she had gotten there like as I was leaving the hotel to go to the dinner. I think they had just arrived at the hotel and only had a chance to like put their stuff in the room and then leave to go to the dinner. So I gave her warning. I was like, I told her we were both giving speeches. But she's so good at that stuff that really, it was perfect. I wanted her to be the one who gave all the good information because I can never retain that kind of information. And I thought it would be more important for John to share his story. And what Shelly is doing with this feral stuff is really amazing, and that she's, because she became a nonprofit and she's really just doing some amazing things, and that's something that I can't do with my situation. So I'm in awe of that. And I'm so sad that you guys could barely hear me and Shelly talking on stream and that the waiter tripped on the cord and the cam died. That was very, very sad. And when we were doing our wappy paws, you couldn't see us doing it. I watched it, but I was videotaping as well, so I have to look at what footage I got, because I think I might have gotten more, you might be able to hear more of the recording on my cam. But we were having so much fun until the waiter tripped on the cord. Yeah, I wish I mean, it's so tempting. If I could move to Canada, I'd be your neighbor. I would do all of that with her. I don't know how she does it, but I guess, the whole point of going nonprofit and starting the VIP cam and doing that stuff is so that she can afford to do all of what she wants to do. And that's that's taking a leap financially. I'm so grateful she has the support of her husband. She's definitely driven. I would be too afraid to give up my clients to make time to do all of that. Well, and the next morning before we went to Average Joe, she and John and Kim and Denise and I had breakfast right before we left, and she had her computer looking at Slow Me, and we were the crazy kitten cam fosters talking about poop at the breakfast table. It was awesome. I think we would scare most people if they really saw the three of us together talking the way that we email with each other. Well, that's the thing, is that when I was interviewing her on live stream, I was asking her about how she started doing all of this in Philadelphia, and when she met her husband, and about her husband, how he responds to all of this stuff that she's doing, and how she how she's worked into the system, and she's really found the right opportunities. The vet who comes to her place was in just starting her practice, and it was perfect timing for her to get the attention of audience, people watching, so it benefited both of them to have her come over and do all of that stuff. And it saves so much time if a vet is willing to come to your house. That's one of the hardest things for me, is getting them to get the vaccinations and the deworming and to get checked over and all of that stuff. And you all know how I feel about the adoption events. They kill me. And then, finding lapse and how she got herself in the door then and was able to talk them into doing all of these things. It's amazing. Yeah, the string is what the ball was attached to. So it's secure, but I will be cutting it off. I asked her to tell me what kind of drugs she takes, but she won't tell me. I was like, you have to be taking something. I don't know how she, like, how she functions. Hi, baby. Hi, Mom. Where's the pickle? You're okay. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of her. Oh, Mama. Yeah, I think she has really good contacts with media. I think because of the connection she and her husband have with the community, and she's known how to use it. She has a skill in connecting to all of that. And I think the Mama's giving birth on cam definitely helps get attention, and that is something I know she'd had experience fostering before, but that was still daring of her to do when she first started her cam. She was willing to take a risk. Darn, why are you shaking your head at me? Hi, Dennis. Thanks, guys. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I mean, I know how hard this is for me and functioning in my life and taking care of my dad. I think I knew that taking care of a sick parent, no matter what, is going to take time, and that has to be a priority, or else I'd be crazy cat lady trapping ferals and doing stuff and probably getting into fights with strangers. Like, oh baby, are you sleeping? Oh, little lion. So now Alec and Lion are going to sleep. So it's not about better than, or I'm just proud of her, and I think that the amazing thing is that we do have a community, and that when she accomplishes things, we all accomplish, and we all benefit from it, and we can all learn from it, and I just feel really lucky that we have such amazing people who are doing this whole kitten cam thing. Oh, I think Mom's gonna poop. Yep. But I get to see this good poop. It's good poop. Solid. Yep, good poop. And a lot of it, just so you know. Okay. What time is it here? 2:40. Mom is pretty good about covering her poop, that's good, and I haven't seen her make a huge mess. She doesn't seem to kick all the litter out of the box like all of my cats do. The kittens go a little bit more crazy, but she's pretty good. She's not an overly dramatic poop coverer. No, Cecily's not 5 pounds. She's like maybe 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Well, now she's probably 10 ounces. Maybe. She was 2 pounds 4 ounces when I got back from KCC. Hi Tori, hi Catherine. That was good, Mama. Where's the pickle? Look, the pickle's behind the cube. Get the pickle, Mama. Oh, she's gonna get it. She is. Oh, yay. Lizzie, she loves the pickle. Good night, Arnest. I'm so glad I got to see you. Or see your name and typing. Oh, but you're gonna miss Mama playing with pickle. Very exciting. Hi, Lori. That's your pickle, Mama? It's still early there, Catherine. Oh, Mama likes the pickle. Mama, bring the pickle over here. She's rubbing her face all over the pickle. Yeah, she's rubbing her whole head around the pickle. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, her poop smelled little. Not gas mask poop smell, but it's lingering. Mama, come over here with that. She's definitely relaxing more. I mean, eating tuna from my hand and some treats and stuff like that. Oh, do you see what's going on over there? It's just about, baby steps. It's just wanting her to be consistent because we'll be doing so well. And she came out last night and she actually sat right there and was relaxed and smiling. And then, it's okay, Mama. And then when I came back in 20 minutes later before I went to bed, she was hissing at me again from the castle. So I just want her to consistently be okay with me. Yeah, well, that was, I think, hard for Jenia too, is that she's on East Coast time, and I was not only on West Coast time, but I was on going to bed late West Coast time. So she was up at 6 in the morning, and I wasn't waking up for another 4 hours. It was not easy. I know, right? The bigger pickle. Hi, baby. She loves that pickle. Oh, she's right here. I hope you don't become paranoid when you're with catnip. She's like, where's Ceci? I am missing one. Okay, Mama. Okay. Okay, you love the pickle. Where are you going? I don't think I'm going to be able to talk Jenny had to coming back again. Oh, Ceci took the pickle. What are you doing, Inessa? Mama. Oh, little lion. Jenya can be perky, surprisingly enough. She can. What are you doing, Mama? you want a donut? I don't think the donut has catnip. Oh, it's okay. Believe it or not, Jenya she's probably one of the most positive friends I have. She understands emotion and she, the song lyrics and all of that stuff. But we talked about she's never been she's always been the hopeful type, and she's always really liked people. Oh, look at Ceci. I don't know if you guys can see her. She is being so cute. I think she's enjoying the catnip. They must be old enough that or it's just the toy, period. Because she can get it. Yeah, she's always loved karaoke, and we're music girls. We always joke about having the soundtrack to our lives, different stages of our lives. We used to make mixed CDs for each other all the time. Hi. Oh my god. You were so cute. You're so cute. It's so funny. She is amazing. That is why she's been in my life for so long. There is Alek. There's someone over here, baby. Come over here. Right there. Mama, don't you want to take the pickle from Stephanie? Oh, look at Inessa. She's getting so much cuddlier. I've really been trying to force myself on them more in a gentle way. I want them to get more cuddly and lappy. Oh wow, that's awesome, Catherine. Yeah, now oh yeah, that's the hard part. That's why I love her, because even with some of the hardest things that she's had to go through, she kept fostering, and she kept saying to me, you would have too, and I'm sorry. I know I'm strong, but she's always been a much more positive, hopeful person than I am, so I think she's just, when it comes to that kind of thing, she's so resilient. Mama, just stay out, for God's sake. Come on. Come lay down. Play with the catnip toy. Look, Becky. Look, the pickle is all by itself over there. Momma, guys. He's at his mom's tonight? Oh, were they doing the Mother's Day late thing? I forgot. Come here, Mama. Oh, she's been coming out a lot faster when I come in, especially for food. And then she goes back in, and then she walks out. Last night, I think, was the longest that she stayed out here, where she actually laid down in the middle of the room, and the kittens were jumping around her. The kittens were going crazy last night. Hi, Inessa, you guys were crazy. Mm-hmm. Mama, it's the pickle. Come here. Come on. You're so cute. Oh, is Ceci sleepy? Oh, the two of them are so cute. What are you doing, Alek? You all are so cute. It hurts. It hurts. But he's so pretty. I never asked about that. Oh, that's okay. Hi. Hey, hi. What are you doing? Come on. Hi. There she is. Do you want to come jump on it? Don't you want to pickle? Hey, Mama. Inessa is so cute. What I love is that her face, she has the lines on both sides, and they are at the same spots, and then she has the little dots in between the lines. Like, her markings are just insanely gorgeous. What are you doing down there? Do you want to get him? Get him. Aww. Those kisses. Oh, Mama. Come on. You were thoroughly enjoying the pickle. It's so pretty. Look at how green your eyes are. You're so pretty. What are you doing? Your hair's getting long. Oh, sleepy girl. Don't you want to sleep? Oh, you guys brought the bunny in there. I was wondering where the bunny went. I guess Mama is like all over the pickle right now. She's closing her eyes. In my LBD with hi Enna's. What am I still doing up? I'm caught up in catnip with Mom. It's hard for me to leave when I think she could just come out and start rubbing on that catnip toy again. I didn't have a little black dress on at KCC. Dennis had some catnip. Were you looking at the wrong footage, Dennis? Were you looking at when we went to Canada for the ball there? No. There's a kitty under the dresser. Something stinks. Is it the poop or did some food or something fall down somewhere? Oh, Mama's asleep. Want you pickle? Want the pickle, Mama? I'm sorry. She's like, why do you keep waking up? Because I want you to play with the pickle. Am I missing comments? I am so confused. Okay, did we scare Dennis away? Did he not get that? Tori, of course kittens can fart. In fact, I just saw Shelly with her kittens on one of her clips saying someone's gassy. You will hear us say all the time someone is gassy or someone just farted. Mary Jane. Who is Fred? What are you doing under there? Kitten gas can be quite deadly. We need a public service announcement about that. doing? Oh, your daughter got a new kitty? I didn't see it. What are you doing in there? I'm hoping that there's not like poop or something on this and I just didn't see it. You guys wouldn't do that to me, would you? Well, it's not just kittens, but kitties can release some dangerous stuff. But I've been very lucky with this litter so far, knock on wood. Then after the very beginning, just a little upset tummy on this one, that they've had like consistent good poop. It's been very exciting. But having somebody pee on the bed and pee in the cube, I saw a lion do it in the cube. I don't know if he was the one that did it on the bed. That worries me a little bit. But we'll see. No, the smelling I don't think is it's either lingering from mom's poop or something maybe dropped. And I don't know. I have to look. I have to look under the dresser. Yeah, Sharon had emailed me and said that she saw them sniffing around that one side of the bed. And she was correct. So hopefully I will be able to figure out who it was. And hopefully they didn't do it like on this. If I start seeing it happening, that means somebody could have a bladder infection. There's Mama. That one doesn't have it, Mama. You need to go. Come on. Hi, little lion. You woke up? Come on. You hug the other side? There you go. I pet her for short pets. Tonight she let me scratch her behind the ears quickly. I did that like 3 times, I think. The other night I just used 2 of my fingers and touched the top of her head. I'm gonna keep pushing it, but there's no need to rush her, because I think so far the progress has kind of sped up in the last couple of days. So I have a feeling she'll have like a moment of surrender and all of a sudden like sit down next to me. That's what I'm waiting for. It's like when I got Gia and Johnny, and Gia hid behind my entertainment center for 2 days practically. I think she came out when I was sleeping. And Johnny was just all friendly from the very beginning. And then she came out, and I was sitting on the couch, and she walked out slowly and looked at me with her eyes all big. Yes, Mama. What is it? You're okay. She looked at me with her eyes all big and then slowly walked towards the couch. And then she jumped up on the couch and she was looking at me all cautiously. And then she slowly climbed onto my lap. And then she like laid down and started rolling around on my lap, like as if she was like desperate to be pet. Yes, Mama. Where's the pickle? And then Gia was mushy forever after that. And that was why I named her Gia. Where's the pickle, Mama? Because she reminded me of Gia from the movie Gia. Desperate for love. Where's the pickle? What are you looking at? Well, and when I was able to finally catch my feral kitty, who's not feral anymore, when I brought him home from the vet after he got fixed, this was a cat that wouldn't let me touch him for 3 months. And then I brought him home from the vet and let him out of his carrier, and he jumped on my bed and let me rub his belly. So I believe that stuff can happen. Someone's meowing. I think it's one of mine out there. She's hearing them. There's a lion. Normally, trees, tuna, all of that, with just a regular stray cat seems to win them over. But when it's a stray that has had bad human contact, in my experience, it just takes a little extra. Hi, Nana. You're so cute. You are so handsome. You are so handsome. Yeah, it's funny because I caught her playing on stream with them, but she really does kind of like referee. She watches them, and when they start getting too rowdy, she like says something. And even with me in the room last night, when Ceci started whining when they were wrestling too hard, she got up and walked over to them to make sure that they stopped. Oh yes, it is. It's 3 a.m. Mary Jane. Welcome to my world. I am so bad, but this is when she comes out and does this. Yes, Alek. Where's the pickle? Show Mom where the pickle is. Good night, Mary Jane. sleepy. I'm sleepy too. But look at Mama. See, I'm whipped by kitties. You are so funny. Yeah. Hi. Okay, cool. Not really their names, but I think that they're learning them a little bit. When I call Luciano or say Little Lion, he tends to know more that it's him. Alek is learning more and more that it's him. He responds a lot faster. But I think they kind of pick up on who I'm directing my energy towards when I say the name. Yeah, I don't blame you, Lizzie. She's just sitting there. I don't understand. She's just sitting there, owning her ground. She keeps looking up at the window, and I do not know why. Unless there's something out there, but I don't think there is. Feral kitty should be in the house with my dad. Yeah, the lack of sleep, I think I've been sleep deprived for like a month and a half now. No matter how hard I try to get 8 hours, my body is like so out of whack. So I need to do the full on like boot camp redoing my body clock thing. Lizzie's been saving her vacation time for us for years, just waiting until she met us. That's horrible, Sophie. How do they can never take holidays? Or do they get, are you saying that they get all of that time off? I hope they get paid a lot. Mama's just standing her ground. Sheree. That's probably the best way to do it right now. It's like Shelly's trick on how to pet a feral. sometimes I psychically pet her. So like if I'm sitting here and I close my eyes and she's sitting there looking at me, I'll try to psychically connect with her and visualize her sitting next to me and petting her. Because I'm crazy like that. But I just convince myself that if I can picture it clearly enough and she's looking at me, she will one day receive that picture and be like, I want that. You are going to be the one I have to like force to cuddle more with. See, Inessa is always the one who's like, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep now. I don't think there's anything out there, Mama. But God knows weird creatures. Yeah. What are you smelling? You're so cute. You went back? Really? Alright, then I'm going to bed. Yeah, I look at her, she looks at me. I mean, that's the funny part is that when I look in at her, either she hisses at me when I come in, or she smiles at me. I'm just like, can't we just go to the smiling part? What are you doing, Mama? But if I could just get over the bugs. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Come on, Mama. I don't want to come out. I'm totally sick. I don't know why I don't come out over here. Because I know I want to eat the rest of the food off this plate. No. Alright, Mama, I'm going to get out of your way so that you can actually come over here and make this plate clean. That's okay, I'm going to go. You want to come over to the plate? You're okay. Can you guys not, do poop on this? I think it is litter box. I just think yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. You're so funny. What are you doing in there? Oh, over there. There's a roller coaster ride. Sorry guys, I will be dumping the whole thing tomorrow, but I'm not cleaning out your litter box right this second. Hey, Mama. Okay. I killed it. You killed the ball. I think the boys are getting their second wind. Poor Nessa. See, Nessa, I know you thought, oh, I'm gonna dance now. They seriously call that pickle the tickle pickle. Oh Lord. So Luciano is peeing in the box, so that's good. The first collapse of the cube. Oh my god. How did she do that? This here, in case Mama wants to jump and look at the window. Oh my god, you guys. You're gonna mush your brother. You're collapsing. What are you doing? Don't you want it open? You guys are so funny. What are you doing? These are so cute.